Hi, Professor. This is a take two for high definition and a few other things, clarity. Okay, so what I've made so far is I made an appointment scheduler as well as some other tools. Here is the appointment scheduler. You pick a time or a day, and this is a time at 12 o'clock. You put in your name, a number, and you say you've been a client now. And then it schedules it, it goes to the database, and it returns if successful. This is the appointment. Okay. Now, when you refresh the page, it'll query the server again. The server gets all the dates. And then if you go into that date, Tuesday, May 25th, as you can see, Tuesday, May 25th, the 12 o'clock is gone. This is the May 25th on the admin side. What the person would see, you see the calendar for the day. This is the 25th, all the appointments we have, they go one after another after another. If the appointment is not what the customer wants, they could call and we have access to the admin side. So say they want to reschedule it for earlier in the day, and it's rescheduled, and it's now 10 o'clock. And if we refresh this, okay, it goes here. Just checking. Okay. You can see the 10 o'clock is gone. It's not there because it's taken. Yeah. You just read like a paycheck calculator that will calculate how much you made and how much taxes and subtract them. Anyways, this is a 2D one. So this was the first step that I've taken to first make the website. And then I said I want a graphics engine so we could do it in 3 dimensions. And at first I was thinking just use the graphics engine inside of a button. And so each button would have like a small little piece or a canvas, which you have a graphics engine running. And each button would have its own. So I made one. This one, I just have 3D text in there. They're flattened out. And when you click on, it runs the animation. It's a half circle and it moves the lights around on the 3D text. Although I flattened the 3D text because for the clarity of the text it was kind of hard to read. When it was so small. That's my first step at 3D. And then the second step I took for 3D was I said, no, let's just make the whole thing in the graphics engine. So let's just spin up the server right now. Okay, it's running. So if we go there, the 3D one I built so far, it has some 3D models here, and some of them are animated. Anyway, they have mouse overs that I had to build myself. I just built them recently. So you mouse over them. Each one of the models does something. In this case, changes colors. It makes text bigger. The other one just makes text bigger. Just change the colors. And I had to do that with the raycaster in these intersection points. Or I have to check what's intersecting with the mouse. And it could be a list of models or just one. The 3D objects, they just call them models. And this one you can control and move around. And does different animation. Eating, sitting, jumping. Also run around. Sitting. Or if he gets tired, he can sleep. Like that. All controlled by a user. And he'll scoot to the side and walk backwards. And that's about it. Anyway, so the mouse over was one thing I had to do. And then I wanted to have an operation on the click. So I implemented that. And I tied it to the object. So if you click on it, it does something. This one just moves to the side a little. This one, when you click, it will navigate. It will change the whole scene to another scene. That was the last thing I've done so far. Make it like a scene changer, because that's the next step. We're just gonna need to make multiple ones of these. The next scene I have, right now I just duplicated the one I have and removed one of the models because I wanted something to show up, even though it's not going to be that when I'm done. This is just like a test. Anyway, so click on it. It loads the new scene, which is the same anyways, a duplicate. The new scene doesn't have the objects in it. I have that one calendar. I just X that out of the code and everything. And you can see it if you want. These are my scenes, menu scene, tool scene. This is it. And you can see the menu scene has the schedule thing. And the tool scene does not. But anyways, I've been working on this like file structure. It's been going pretty well. I made folders for each of the things and then put all the files within all of them. And they make this nice tree. And I've learned a lot about that in 431. We made a compiler. But I've also used them before in other classes. It's just in 431 we had to make it really neat. And so it's probably the neatest one I made. Although I made some video games and stuff where we had quite extensive trees as well. Anyways, you get the point. I hope this video comes out a lot clearer than the last one.